Good morning. Thank you for joining us again here today on our devotion time with Morning Moments with Jesus. As I woke up this morning, I began to get before the Lord about our devotion time. I was reminded that here where we live in the southern part of Tennessee, there's a possibility of strong storms today. And as we prepare for those, we have a lot of outdoor living space where we live, where my wife and I live. And so anytime there's a possibility of storms, we have to make preparations for that. We make sure things are secure and put in place so that when the storms come through, there's not a lot of movement or damage or those kind of things. I'm sure you do the same thing. But God brought me to a story here in Luke chapter 6 as I was reminded of that this morning about how important it is to prepare for the things that are coming in our lives. We can't wait until they happen. The Lord instructs us to make sure that we are prepared when they happen. And so I want to read to you this morning Luke chapter 6, beginning in verse 47. You may know this story well, but it says, "Whosoever comes to me and hears my sayings and doeth them, I will show you to whom he is like. He is like a man which built a house and dig deep, and laid the foundation on a rock. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently upon that house, and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock. But he that heareth and doeth not is like a man that without a foundation built a house upon the earth, against which the stream did beat vehemently. Then immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house was great." The one thing I want you to notice this morning is that the Lord said in verse 48 that when the man built the house, he digged down deep and laid a foundation for it. And what that's important to know is that sometimes when we feel like life is good, when things are going well, we don't spend the time with the Lord that we need to spend in comparison to when things are going rough for us. But the important thing to know is that when we go through those rough spells, when we go through those storms, we can go through them so much differently if we dig down deep and lay a good foundation with the Lord during the times when the storms aren't there. Because if you'll notice here in verse 48, all of the preparation was made before the storm got there. He didn't try to dig down deep and lay a foundation to build his house up on during the storm. He laid it before the storm got there. Then when the flood arose, and that word vehemently means to burst upon with a great force and a great might, then the house could not be shaken. Why? Because of the preparation that was made before the storm got there. The other man it speaks of, it was not so with him. He didn't make the necessary preparations through prayer, through time with God, through His Word, through time spent with the Lord and asking, Lord, give me spiritual eyesight to be able to see the storms that are coming in my life. Give me spiritual ears to be able to hear things the way you need me to hear them, to take the counsel I need to take the things that are important to me, so that when the storms come, I am able to navigate through those. What happened here is his house fell. Why? He wasn't prepared for the storm. Why was he not prepared for the storm? Because he didn't spend the necessary time digging deep and laying that foundation before the storm got there. So I encourage you today that there is a reason we spend time with the Lord, not just to have great fellowship with Him, not just to learn more about the attributes of God, but one of the more important things that we miss sometimes is our time spent with God is to receive instruction on how to live out our daily life. And the pitfalls and the storms and the things that will be coming, God will reveal them to us if we dig deep and lay a good foundation of fellowship with our God. So today I want to speak that over to you today. Not just a devotion, but really spend quality time with Jesus today, because He will instruct you on how to dig deep, how to lay a foundation that'll handle the storms that are coming in your life. You be safe, you be strong, and you be blessed today. And you be that person that says, I'm going to lay a foundation with my God that'll stand any storm that's trying to come my way. Lord's will, we'll see you back here again tomorrow. And until then, you have a great day.